once again, we are in Science 4, Quarter 1, Week 6 to 7. Our lesson for today, identify changes in materials, whether useful or harmful to one's environment. Start with our first presentation. Remember, our lesson for today is changes in materials, whether useful or harmful to one's environment. So in our first slide, makikita nyo na there are changes. For example, these are in mountains, sa mga bundok. And then you will see na yung mga puno ay napuputol ng mga illegal loggers. Nasisira sila. So, these things na nangyayari sa atin ngayon, ano kaya yung magiging effect nito? What are the reasons why people are doing this? So, ito ba ay useful kaya nila gagawin? Or harmful ba to sa atin? Or if they will continue to do this, meron ba silang ways para ma-prevent yung pwedeng mangyari if kung tuloy-tuloy nilang gagawin ito sa ating environment? Okay, now, in these pictures, there are ways that people change the material. So, pag binabago ba nila yung mga materials na to, let's identify if these materials will be used for good or for bad or in good effect pa ito. For example, cutting of clothes, cutting of fabric, shaping of wood, changing of wood into charcoal, recycling of plastic, and creating something out of plastic. So, lahat ba ng process na ito, they change the characteristics of the materials? Are they using these for creating new materials that can be useful to them? So, tingnan nyo na mabuti yung mga pictures. Okay, in this set of pictures naman, look what people doing in these pictures. They are burning old tires. Yung mga gulong, sinusunog nila. Or they are burning plastic. Siguro gagawin nila to make a fire. Gagamitin nila plastic yung susunugin nila. And they are throwing kerosene sa river. Siguro mga excess kerosene yan. So, hindi na ma-dispose. So, they will throw it to the river na lang. So, in changes or in this process of people or the way they are doing in this material, ito ba'y ginagawa nila to create something useful, or they are just doing this because kailangan nilang i-dispose ang materials, but they do not know that it can be harmful to the environment? So, be observant, children. Look at the pictures properly. Have to understand, children, that some changes in the materials can be useful nor harmful to the environment. So, how are we going to know if the materials will be useful to the people? So, pag ginagawa ng tao yan to create something that will help them in their activities or everyday life. For example, cutting a piece of cloth. Gugupit sila ng panyo or gugupit sila ng tela to create clothes, damit, or nag-cut sila ng trees because they needed it for making chairs, or kumuha sila ng mga dead trees or mga puno para gawing uling or charcoal for cooking. So these are the reasons why they are doing this, kasi gagawin nila yung mga materials na magiging kapaki-pakinabang or will be useful to them. So how are we going to know naman if they are doing things that can be harm to the environment? One example is burning of old fires. Kunyari, nagsusunog lang sila ng gulong. Meron bang mabubuo out of sunog na gulong? Okay, wala. And then they will burn plastic. Yung mga plastic susunugin. Ayan. And then throwing kerosene sa ilog, sa tubig. And then detergents, yung mga pinaglabahan, yung mga pesticides, yan ilalagay sa water. So if people do things na they just dispose something kasi hindi nila magawa ng paraan, this can be harmful to the environment. Tatandaan nyo, if the materials or if you do something na hindi naman nakakatulong or it will not help you in anything, ito ay magiging harmful sa ating environment. Like, you will see how these materials will create a great impact to our environment. For example, we are just throwing and we are not disciplined enough to take the bottle and the plastic to the proper garbage. O yan, tinapon lang natin sa kung saan-saan part of the land. So always remember the chemicals and the toxic waste from those solid materials will be flowed under the soil. So, pupunta yan sa lupa and then our soil will become polluted. So, may hirapan na tayong mag-plant ng halaman dyan. If ang lupa ay nalasan na because of the garbage, what will happen to the polluted land? So, the polluted land will serve as breeding places for pests. So, yan na ang magiging tahanan ng mga ipis, cockroach, langaw, flies, at mga daga, rats. So, anong implication nito sa ating mga human, sa ating mga tao? These pests will carry germs that cause diseases or illnesses to people. For example, mosquito, dyan na sila titira because may stagnant water, may empty bottle na nakabukas, walang cup, dyan natitira yung lamok. So, dadami yung lamok. Pag dumami yung lamok, pwede kayong makagat at pag nakagat, pwedeng it can cause ng dengue. Yan. So, very important yan. So, growing plants in this land, in this polluted land, will not be possible. So, hindi tutubo yung halaman if the soil is polluted. Next, how about in water? What will happen if we dump garbage into the water and the water became polluted? So, yung empty bottles, empty plastic, waste materials from the house, industrials, and chemical waste from factories will flow into the river and become polluted. So, what will happen to us? If the water will be polluted, yung ating iinuming water can be contaminated with germs. So, pwedeng sa katagalan ng ating mga water line, may mga butas dyan, and because the water is polluted or may mga chemical na papasok, pwede natin niyang mainom. So, it can create illnesses. Magkakaroon pa rin tayo ng sakit if we continue to pollute water. So, another is, polluted water also kills living organism under the water. katulad ng mga fish, katulad ng mga plants na nag-grow under the water. For instance, they are not affected. Akala natin, hindi naman namatay yung isda. Pero the toxic or yung mga piraso ng mga plastic that they do eat na akala nila it's just part of the water or baka plant lang yan, eat nila, kinain nila, pero hindi nila alam it's plastic pala yun na maliliit, or there are waste or toxic na nakain ng mga fish, and then kahit na kaya nilang mabuhay, meron yung sakit, and then people naman will try to get fish kasi pagkain natin yan. Pero they would not know kung harmful na yung isda na yun or contaminated na because of the garbage o yung mga toxic na nasa tubig. So, very important that we should be disciplined para hindi magkaroon or hindi tayo magkaroon ng polluted water. Let's keep learning. Thank you. God bless and keep safe. If you enjoy this video lesson, please like, share, and subscribe.